What's going on, ECFL? It's time for the second game of the night as we got number 8 Memphis heading to Boone to take on number 2 Appalachian State. Joining me in the booth is the one and the only Julian. What's up, man?
Doing good, ready for some elite action, man. How about yourself?
Oh yeah, always ready, man. So, what's your expectations in this game?
I mean, I want to see App State, prove that they're still one of the top team, the number two, and why they deserve that ranking, honestly. And Memphis just, get some promise for later in the season. Yeah.
Yeah, Memphis right now they're borderline on that number 4, number 5 spot in Conference USA. So, trying to find a way to pull out some wins and lock up a playoff spot. And App State looking to clinch a conference championship berth here with this win. As first down, Deathridge threw it incomplete. Second down, he throws it out to Riker Bryson in the flat for 8 yards, bringing up third
Riker,
and 2.
Riker Bryson tends to have these little short, important plays, but they like a Cole Beasley type of receiver.
Yeah, definitely. This time, Brewer gets the handoff on third down, and he picks up 7, and it moves the chains.
Yeah, Davin Brewer's definitely underrated. I think he's one of the better running backs in this ECFL. Honestly,
Yeah, they don't use him enough, but he does what he needs to do. Throw out to the right side to Davin Brewer this time. They're going to lose a yard, bringing up second and 11.
that was unfortunate. Kind of left it sinking out there, but you know, second and 11, no big deal.
5 wide here for the Mountaineers. Deathridge drops back, throws it over the middle, and finds Amari Jones breaking tackles, and he is gone. That was Vernon Mills. My bad. Vernon Mills with the catch and run, 55 yards, and it's 6-0 App State.
Yeah, I was about to say that was definitely Vernon Mills. He's just so electric, and I mean, yeah, there's another example.
I was seeing the 8 on the wrong side of the jersey. I was thinking it was 18 and Amari Jones.
True.
But great job there by Vernon Mills to break the tackle and the extra point. With 8:01 to go here in the first quarter, it's 7-0 App State.
I mean, I guess they might have heard me, talk mess to them, but my fault.
Yeah, something they couldn't do last week was, those big plays through the air.
True, very true.
We're going to see Jax James and this Tigers offense come out here on 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to hand the ball off to Jet, who's hit in the backfield, and he's going to lose 3. That's Xavier Banks with his first tackle.
Yeah, I like that they are incorporating Jet immediately, but no blocking at all for that offensive line right there.
No, none whatsoever. 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 13, they come out 3 wide. They're going to fake the handoff to Jet. James is going to keep it, avoids 1 tackle, but still loses 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 15.
Oh, I mean, this App State defense is just so quick. I mean, he broke 2 tackles, I believe. So, I mean, tried, but yeah, they're just everywhere.
Yeah, it's hard to run against this App State defense. 3rd and 15, 3 wide. Jax James is looking, throws a dart over the middle, and it's completed wide open to Dennis Wannablock for 23 yards and a first down.
Oh, what a way to held in the pocket there too. He knew he was about to get hit, but great pitch and catch there.
Yeah, I think if he would have had a little bit more pressure, he still would have been okay because Wannablock was so open. I mean,
wide open. Jeez,
there was no way he was going to miss him. 2 wide, single back. They hand it off to Jet, who's able to fight for 2 yards. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, they just keep making it so difficult for them just to do anything. At least they got 2 there, but
geez. Yeah, Jet having a hard time getting the running game going, and it's probably going to be that way all week or all night. They hand it off to him this time on a little bit of a delay. He's able to pick up 3 before he takes a huge hit. 3rd and
Yeah, but
4.
then he met Mother Dunn, the safety. big hits.
Yeah, Mother Dunn's one that'll really lay the boom on you. Memphis coming out 4 wide from midfield on 3rd and 4. James is looking. He's got another man wide open, Jamal Allen for 15. And if that's a better throw, I mean, he probably scores on it. There's nobody around him.
No kidding. I mean, at least he got the catch, but you see, App State's just on their their P's and Q's the first 2 plays, and then 3rd down they just let's see if they can fix that up.
Or I formation here for the Tigers. Hand off to Jet. He's got some. It looked like he had some room on the outside, and he fumbled. Thought.
It looked like he wasn't sure if he should bounce it back in. And then he fumbled.
Gordy Allstott picked it up, and luckily Memphis keeps the ball.
Yeah, that could have been dangerous. App State getting the ball again like that.
Big hit by Xavier Banks. 5 wide here for the Tigers. James has to get rid of it as he's pressured. Finally, there wasn't a wide open receiver, but Blake Wilson makes the catch and moves the chains.
Yeah, I mean, he was open enough, right? So.
Yeah, still wasn't nobody within 3 yards of him, but it was better coverage. Oh, and he fumbles. Jax James fumbles it. It looked like he was trying to throw it away, but he fumbled it. Luckily, Jet falls on it. It's going to be 2nd and 18.
I mean, they've been getting pressure all first 3 minutes so far, but yeah, I mean, Memphis offensive line needs to wake up.
2nd and 10 here or 2nd and 18, sorry, for the Tigers. Fakes the handoff to Jet. James has got room around the outside. He's across the 25 to about the 22. It's 8 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
And he still has a negative average. That tells you a lot.
Yeah, well, them sacks are hurting. 5 wide. James is looking. Plenty of time. Gets rid of it to the end zone, and it's knocked away as he floated it up there. 420 blunt smoke with the deflection. It's going to be 4th down.
I absolutely hate when they throw the ball up there like that, and thankfully they can get 3 from this hopefully after this. But
and he misses it. The 40-yard attempt is to the right.
My bad. I just cursed y'all for there.
Yep.
Damn.
Julian with the jinx. App State's going to come out 1st and 10 from the 23. 5 wide. Deathridge, plenty of time, and now he's scrambling. He's going to be brought down for a sack. A loss of 1, though. Brendan Gaucher gets the credit for the sack.
I like that spin, though. He got away from that first defender, but yeah, Brendan Gaucher with the sack.
Yeah, great. I thought he had plenty of time. As soon as I started saying it, that's when the protection broke down. App State coming out 3 wide this time. Deathridge throwing it to the flat to, I believe that's Brewer, for 10 yards. But it's going to be 3rd and 1.
What a great read there, just to find Davin and let him go to work. Easy 3rd down, short 3rd down, I guess.
4 wide for the Mountaineers. Hand off to Brewer. He's hitting the backfield and he's taken down. Great open field tackle by Memphis. That was Dexter Hall.
I'm surprised he wasn't able to break that first tackle away. But, yeah, big stop there for this Memphis defense.
App State's going to be forced to punt it here on 4th and 3 from the 30. They get the punt away. Memphis is going to field it all the way back at the 23. Good return for Mookie Rising, picking up 15. And Tigers are going to come back out after, missing a field goal on their first drive.
If they can get something going in this drive.
1st and 10, 3 wide. Hand off to Jet up the middle, and that's not working for him as he loses 2.
I mean, poor guy. He's just getting the line pretty much every time.
Yeah, no blocking whatsoever. There's 3 guys waiting on him to come through there. Jackson James over the middle. He's got a man. Picking up 10 is Gerndeep Gugasberg. It's going to be
Yeah,
3rd and 2.
yeah. I mean, that was a nice play there. Find the open receiver and make it a more manageable third down.
I think they need to stick with this passing game for a little bit longer. It might open up Jed in the rush game.
Jeez.
But on 3rd and 2, they handed off to Jet, and out of I formation, he's going to lose 3. Xavier Banks again, 5th tackle already, 4th and 5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's negative now, or he's at 0 yards. Average.
It's a 0,
So
0.0 average. App State gets the punt away. They're going to field it around the 25. Breaking some tackles is Davin Brewer. He picks up 16. And the Mountaineers are going to come out 1st and 10, almost near midfield, right at 43. 5 wide here for the Mountaineers. Going to send a man across the formation in motion. They're going to throw the screen, and he's hit immediately. Brewer's going to lose 2 yards on the screen, 2nd and 12.
I'm surprised he didn't cut that more out because he had the blockers. It just obviously the one defender got away, so probably he just oh, I'm gonna just take this hit.
Let's just take the hit. 4 wide, trips to the bottom for App State. Handoff or fakes the handoff to Brewer. Deathridge is going to keep it. He's across the 50. Gets it right at the 50, I believe. 8 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, what a way to fight there. He had to have his other defender friend to tackle him.
Yeah, Dexter Hall made the stop, but Deathridge was trucking through him. But luckily, the other Tigers came in and cleaned it up. It's going to be 3rd and 3 from midfield. 3 wide. Split in the backfield. Deathridge.
Oh, wow.
And it should have been a pick six by Jensen Elliott, but he just can't hold on to it. But it's going to be 4th and 3.
Man, that was a dangerous pass, and another Elliott's not having hands, I guess, shouldn't be a surprise.
Punt is away, and it's into the end zone for a touchback. Not a lot of yards. I mean, App State drove down the field on their first drive, but since then, Memphis has shut them down.
Facts. I thought this was going to be a barn burner, but it seems like Memphis defense woke up, and App State defense is just doing what it's been doing.
Yeah, I mean Memphis, they drove down the field and had the missed field goal and hadn't been able to do anything since. As Jax James has the receiver open but throws it out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Unfortunately, floated it too much out there.
Trips to the bottom here for Memphis, one to the top. Hand off to Jet, who it looked like he had some holes, but Josh Sawyer was in there to tackle him for a loss. It's 3rd and 12.
Josh just saw his opportunity, but yeah, it's just more unfortunate, news for Jet on this running day.
James drops back. It's going to be a halfback screen. Jet has no blockers out in front of him. He's going to be hit after a 1-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 11 and another punt upcoming.
Yep, the ECFL's favorite play works again.
The punt is away from Memphis. App State's going to field it on the Memphis side of the 50. Great coverage, though, by Memphis as they drive Brewer back across the 50. Forward progress is going to get him about the 46, sorry.
Oh, wow. That was really good coverage.
4 wide here for App State. Trips to the top. Deathridge is looking. Throws it to Brewer out of the backfield for 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Yep, found his open receiver. Let him go to work. Extra yards from that.
Yeah, right now, Brewer's the center of the offense. Deathridge drops back. He throws it to Brewer again out of the backfield. This time, leading him too much. He makes the grab, but goes out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Wow, Davin Brewer has 5 of his 7 receptions, so I bet the receivers are getting a little jealous right now.
Yeah, Vernon Mills can't be too jealous. He had the one catch and took it to the house. This time they throw it over to Davin Brewer again for 6 yards. It moves the chains.
Does Deathridge have some beef right now? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, Jamar Carr hasn't been looked at. Vernon Mills the one time. Riker Bryson one time. Nothing to the tight end Jones. If they hand it to Brewer, he's got the first down on the ground this time, 14 yards.
I mean, there you see what Davin Brewer can do once you set up, the run after passing like that.
4 wide. Gonna send Brewer out. They're gonna
Wow.
throw it to him out of the backfield. He's gonna pick up 8, 2nd and 2.
That's for sure like 3 or 4 in a row to him.
Oh, it's been everything on this drive and the last drive
True.
and the drive before that. Actually, he's gotten the ball every time since the Vernon Mills touchdown. And he
Wow.
takes the 9-yard carry in for the touchdown, and App State's got a 13-0 lead with the extra point coming.
Can't complain about that, and now it's potentially 14 point lead now.
Kick is up, and it's good. And with 8 seconds left here in the first quarter, score is 14-0 App State over Memphis. Yeah, Riker Bryson had the first catch. Then they went to Brewer. Then they hit Vernon Mills for the touchdown, and then it's been all Brewer since then.
And maybe Davin and Deathridge have some type of bet going on or something. It's like, let's see if I can get most receptions out of everybody. I guess the receivers.
Most all-purpose yards, and because he's also getting the kick returns and the punt returns. And
Facts.
over the right side or left side, the Gugasberg for 13, and it's complete for a first down.
A really dangerous pass, but good on Gugasberg to go with that.
And that's going to do it here for the first quarter from Boone, North Carolina. Number 2 App State with an early 14-0 lead over number 8 Memphis. You're watching ECFL on Twitch. And we're back. App State's coming out 1st and 10 from the 35. Memphis is. And Jack James is going to scramble for 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to fight for more, but those App State boys were like, nope, that's it. You get 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8. James drops back. He's going to scramble, trucks a guy just to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, good on Jack James to make the first 2 tackles, but this App State defense is just so fast.
Yeah, they absolutely are. That ball looked like it was slipping out of his hands before he threw it. Goes off of a lineman. It's going to be incomplete. 4th and 8 and another punt for Memphis.
Fortunate. I think he kind of got he kind of got knocked into his tight end right there, I believe.
Brewer on the punt return brings it out 15 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers.
Let's see if App State
for Davin Brewer.
Or Davin Brewer, yeah. Davin Brewer University right now.
2 wide, 3 in the backfield for the Mountaineers. And Deathridge going to fake the read option. Throws it to, I believe that was probably Jamar Carr as he dived out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Finally got the ball passed to him, and he tried to make a big splash play and goes out of bounds.
5 wide, Amari Jones in motion. And then he hits Davin Brewer for 10 yards, the 3rd and inches.
Well, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yep, 10 completions, 8 of them to Brewer. 3rd and inches, 4 wide. Deathridge going deep.
Jeez.
And it's incomplete, knocked away by Kratos Merciless. And that's going to be 4th and inches, and the Mountaineers are going to punt.
I mean, I get what they were doing, but I don't know why they didn't just run it there with Davin Brewer since he was, carrying him so far.
Yeah, exactly. Fair catch by Memphis. And Tigers are going to come out 1st and 10 from somewhere. Xavier Banks, 6 tackles already in the first quarter from the 30.
30.
Trips to the top of the screen for Memphis. James is looking quick, throws it over the middle. Mookie Rising with his first grab for 7 yards. 2nd and 3.
I think Mookie needs to get more touches too. He's another rising, so he's bound to make some big plays.
That time, hand off to Jet, who he was trying to fight, couldn't find no holes, and it's going to be 3rd and 4 as he loses a yard.
I mean, that's all it's been so far all day is just negative plays for him.
Throw over the middle to Mookie Rising again for 4 yards. They're going to mark him just short. It's going to be 4th and inches, and they're going to punt it.
Yeah, that looked like it could have been a close, at least like measurement or something. But I'm surprised they didn't go for it here.
Great punt as they're going to field it inside the 15 at about the 14. Brewer gets a 10-yard return. And there you see the yardage, 138 to 81.
In the second quarter, they each only have 10, and then Memphis has 12. It's surprising.
Still early. Trips to the bottom for the Mountaineers. Deathridge is looking. Floats it over to Amari Jones. It's finally somebody within the last 30 plays catches it besides the Brewer. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, he should have bulleted it there too. It seems like he has a vendetta against receivers. I don't know.
Trips to the top. Deathridge is looking. Fires it over to the left side to Vernon Mills for 16, and it moves the chains.
Yep, Vernon just makes big plays all the time. So, surprised he only has the 2 catches, but I mean, like you've been saying, it's early, so plenty of time to work.
Yeah, definitely. 5 wide for the Mountaineers. Trips to the bottom, to the top. Deathridge is looking. Throwing it deep. It is knocked away as he underthrew it. That looks like Kratos Merciless again on the coverage.
He's just worried about breaking the tackle, it seems like, more than the actual catch.
Firing it over to the right side. It's caught by Amari Jones for 17, and it moves the chains.
Nice pitch and catch there. Amari Jones with the little toe tap just to make sure, too.
And that was Merciless with the pass deflection. 4 wide here for App State. Trips to the top, 1 to the bottom from the 43. Deathridge is looking. Floating it up, and it's knocked away by number 7. That's Orlando Wolfgang, bringing up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I mean, just such a dangerous pass. I know he was trying to get Amari Jones in the action a little bit, but can't force it there.
Now they're going to go back to what was working, hitting Brewer in the flat, but he loses 4. 3rd and 14. Four wide or 5 wide here for the Mountaineers. Throwing it to the left side. Vernon Mills makes the catch, hit immediately after a 5-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 9. And App State's going to go for it from the 36.
And surprised that they're going for it, but I mean, he's a very aggressive coach.
Throwing deep. And it's knocked away by Noah Hands. Probably a smart play there because if he catches it, then they got it at the 20.
He wanted to catch it, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he wanted to catch it, but it was smart that he dropped it because he has no hands.
No hands.
But now they got the ball at the 36 instead of the 20.
Big stop there.
Memphis coming out 3 wide, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Hand off to Jet, nowhere to go. As the cornerback on the blitz, Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, I mean, just nothing's been working right for Jet tonight.
Yeah, they need to keep throwing the ball. Jax drops back the pass. hit from behind and almost intercepted by the D lineman. It's going to be 3rd and 15.
Looked like it could have been a fumble too.
Yeah. It was close. Trips to the bottom for Jax James. Throwing off his back foot, and it's almost intercepted by App State.
Too bad he didn't pick it off there, but his pressure's just getting to Jax James, and it's definitely showing.
4th and 15, and Memphis is going to punt it away. Going to be fielded at the 20. Good coverage by Memphis, so. As Brewer got out to about the 30-yard line. They're going to say the 31 and a half. 1st and 10 for App State, 4 wide, Brewer in the backfield. Quick screen to Vernon Mills, who breaks 1 tackle. Is able to pick up 2, 2nd and 8.
At least he's trying to get it to Vernon there. That was really dangerous. I thought that defensive lineman was going to get to him, or at least deflect the ball.
Definitely. Those are always dangerous. Deathridge looking here on 2nd down, throws it to the right side. And that's Riker Bryston making the catch for the 1st down.
Nice catch there. Another little toe drag swag.
Trips to the top. Deathridge looking, steps up in the pocket, floating it out of bounds.
Okay, yeah, that was a good decision there. Looked like he was trying to get it over to him, but thankfully it just floats out of bounds.
3 in the backfield, 2 wide. Deathridge read option fake, and he throws it down the field, incomplete, out of bounds, 3rd and 10.
Memphis DL got some pressure there for like one of the only times tonight.
Yeah, bringing up a 3rd down and 10, 4 wide, 2 to each side. They're going to run the screen to Brewer. He can't do it all by himself as there's about 5 Tigers there. It's going to be 4th and 5 as Brewer's got his 10th catch of the night already.
Yeah, wow. I forgot that he was doing so well. 10 receptions, 41 yards. Not crazy either, but just 10 receptions.
Another fair catch by Memphis is App State's punt coverage has been on point.
Yeah, like I've been saying, this App State, just the whole entire team is just so speedy.
Yeah, they've been all over the field, defensively, in the run game, punt return coverage, just every facet of the game they've shown they're faster than Memphis. As James on the keeper picks up 5. Going to go I formation with 2 to the bottom of the screen. And they're going to run it to the top. Jet actually has some room. He picks up 9 in a 1st down.
Yeah, it seems like, wow, 10 rushes for 1 yard. That 9-yard carry finally got him back into the positives.
Yeah, and that was the best run he's had of the night. James on the delay to Jet. He's got some more room. O-line starting to block better. He picks up 6. It's 2nd and 4.
I applaud the co-head coaches of Memphis. Don't get away from him, even if he's doing so bad. He will eventually break out.
I formation again. They're going to run play action. And no blocking is that was Josh Sawyer coming around the outside for the sack.
Yeah, that other tackle kind of got in Jackson's way, I feel like. So, I mean, he could have just blocked him, but he just awareness.
Yeah, even putting some kind of body on him would have helped Jax James there. As on 3rd and 11, they're going to run the screen to Jet, and he's going to break off the 1st tackle but lose 2. That's 4th and 13 coming up for Memphis.
Still negatives in the receiving yards, though.
Xavier Banks with another tackle. App State calling timeout. Punt is away. Good punt as they field it from the 25.
Nice
Brewer with the 13-yard return. App State coming out with 195 yards of offense so far. Minute 53 to go here in the second quarter. 14-0 lead for App State, and they got the ball 1st and 10 from the 39. Deathridge looking, dumping it off to Brewer. He's fighting through some tackles. He picks up 3. It's 2nd and 7.
11 receptions for Davin Brewer so far, but I mean, at least he is fighting. He is, he deserves the receptions.
Trips to the top. Deathridge is looking, floating it out to the left side. It's complete to Amari Jones for 13 and a 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, what a nice read there. Wide open. Another 1st down.
Trips to the bottom now for App State. 1 to the top. Deathridge looks, throws it over the middle. It's complete. That's going to be Riker Bryston for 14 and another 1st down.
So now he's starting to see all his other receivers now. So not surprising that they're driving the ball already.
Yeah, definitely. The focus has been on Davin Brewer. As I say that, he makes another catch for 13 and 1st and 10.
Man, it's working, and another 1st down. Still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time.
58 seconds to go. They sent Brewer in motion, and they're going to hit him in the flat. He makes the catch and goes out of bounds for 1 yard.
Yeah, I guess Deathridge was, he saw the other person coming for him, so he's like, all right, let me just pass it.
31 passes, 6 rushes for App State. Hand off to Brewer. He's fighting for yardage. He's going to pick up 3. 3rd and 6 as the Mountaineers take a timeout.
I think he got a little bit more than that, but maybe I'm just...
It always seems that way. Halfback screen, but Deathridge can't get rid of it as King Maximus comes up with the sack. It's 4th and 16.
Yeah, we haven't heard much of King Maximus at all tonight, but he's always going to make a play, at least a play or 2 every night.
Yeah, one of the best D linemen in the league. Forces a 41-yard field goal. And they're going to drain this clock down for the last 25 seconds.
Yep. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, App State, they're doing what they need to do, but they're also not being like super impressive about it.
Their defense is controlling the game. Honestly, if I'm them, I'm upset with the way the offense is playing. I mean, you're focused on Brewer, you're getting Brewer the ball, but you're not putting up the points you would expect them to put up.
Okay, so, I mean, at least it's 17-0 lead. You'll never complain about that.
Well, 7 seconds to go in the second quarter. Like you said, App State's got a 17-0 lead. Memphis going to get the ball here. Try to get down the field for a score. As they got a good return out across the 30. There's 3 seconds left.
That said, all right, I'm going to do something with this open space finally.
Most running room he's had all game, and it was on a kick return. But they're going to hand it to Jet and take it to the half, down 17. I believe Memphis gets the ball first in the second half.
I believe so, yeah, because App State, they scored immediately on the first minute, I believe.
That's right. But at halftime, we number 2 App State with a 17-0 lead over number 8 Memphis. Break that first half down for us, Julian.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying earlier, I mean, App State is doing enough, but defense has just been balling out. They've been really carrying them. They haven't let Jet do anything at all. And then Jax James, I mean, he's not a bad quarterback, but I'd like to see him run a little bit more too, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. They do need to throw the ball more. There's no running room for Jet. Then on the App State side, I mean, it's been pretty much all Davin Brewer. Vernon Mills does have the touchdown. Who else had a touchdown?
I believe.
The
only one.
Mills and Davin Brewer and Vernon Mills both the touchdowns.
Yep.
And Jamar Carr without a catch so far.
Oh yeah, Jamar Carr without a single catch. You know how much we've been talking about Brewer. Surprisingly, we only have 28 rushing yards.
Yeah, it's all been through the. It's
It's
been
been
through the
most,
air, and then he's got I think 13 receptions.
I believe so, 13 for like 60 yards or something.
Yeah, and then I mean Vernon Mills had the one catch for about 60 yards for the touchdown. So
Yep, yep.
as Memphis is going to come out 1st and 10 from the 24. Jax James has got a receiver, Gugasberg for 11 yards, and it moves the chains.
Yeah, and like you said, I'd like to see them pass a little more. I mean, every time they've 10 for 15 is not bad. I mean, it's moving the chains, but they just get away from it.
Yeah. Jax James looking here on 1st down, goes deep, and it's falls incomplete as the receiver could not hang on to it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice pass there, but unfortunately, yeah, the defensive back was like, nope, you're not getting this catch.
Yep. James is looking, throwing it out to the left side. He's got a receiver coming back to the ball. It's Gugasberg again for 11, and it moves the chains.
I mean, he threw it to where only Gugelsberg could get in. You know, it paid off, got another first down from it.
Yeah, good job by Gugasberg to come back to the ball as they handed off the jet. He's, of course, collared down by Sawyer.
Just absolute, I mean, there you go. You see the stats 13 rushes for 1 yard. I mean, that's all you need to really see.
Yep, definitely. Green and Jax cannot get rid of the ball, and he's going to lose 11. And who else but Sawyer again?
Schloyer is just balling out. I mean, that whole D line was there to be fair, but Schloyer has definitely, has got my eye on him.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 wide here for Memphis on 3rd and 25. Can James have enough time to get the ball down the field? And he gets rid of it, but he throws it straight to the defender for App State. And he's going to return it out across the 20. That's Leon Kennedy. I think he was trying to throw the ball over, and he got hit, and it forced the ball right to Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, another play like that happened in the first or second quarter, and they made, App State made sure to make him pay this time.
They're going to come out 1st and 10. Dethridge is hit and sacked on the first play. Jensen Elliott on the blitz gets the sack.
Jensen Elliott with the sack. Nice penetration there. Dethridge had no idea what to do it there.
Yeah, Jensen came untouched, and great call there by the defense. And App State's got the ball 2nd and 18 from the 31. Throwing it out to the right side. Wow. It's going to be knocked away. Noah Hands with the deflection.
What a great defensive play there. I believe that was Amari Jones. He could have definitely got that pass, but yeah, good Noah Hands.
3rd and 18. Dethridge is looking, throwing it out to the right side, wide open, had a man, but he overthrows him. It's 4th and 18.
I believe that was almost like the similar play. I think that was Amari Jones right there.
Yeah, and they're going to try a 48-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it's good. And with 7:24 to go in the third quarter, App State has a 20-0 lead over Memphis. And that sack was almost huge by Jensen Elliott. Almost knocked App State out of field goal range.
Yeah, absolutely. But thankfully they were able to keep it back in, and now they got 20 points to nothing.
Yep, and it's Memphis got the it's still a 3-possession game, despite the yardage differential and everything else.
Yeah, definitely far from being over.
5 wide here for the Tigers. James is looking, throws it to the left, and it's picked off. TJ Blackman with the pick. I believe that's Blackman. Yes, so, yeah. Blackman jumped the route, got the interception, and luckily Memphis kept him out of the end zone, but it's going to be 1st and 10 App State. The pass was intended for Sparrow.
Yeah, those passes that float out too long, you just as a defensive player, you just see that and it's like, oh,
Yep. 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers, 4 wide. Looking, Deathridge floats it over the middle. It's caught by Vernon Mills, and instead of turning it up, he lowers his head, and it's going to be 1st and goal from the 1.
it seemed like he wanted to get that hit in. He's like, all right, I finally got the ball again. Let me hit something.
Yeah. And then they hand it off to Brewer, and he runs it in for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
Of course, why not? I mean, Brewer has been most of your offense all day, so.
And with the extra point, it's 27-0 App State.
And now we're seeing, a little more explosion from this App State team now in the second half.
Yeah, and it's Memphis starting to run out of time to really get something going.
I mean, we were just talking about how there was so much time. I think there is still.
There's time, but I mean, that touchdown and that interception really changed the outcome of the way the game looks now, because that was a really quick turnover and score, and then Jax James just has no time to throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he broke a tackle too. I mean, he's doing everything he can, but just absolutely no time. This D line has just been terrorizing it all day. And Jet.
Yep. It's going to be 2nd and 16 here for Memphis. 3 wide. James is looking. He's going to try to scramble. He's going to pick up 1, and that's it. 3rd and 15.
I mean, like I've been saying all night, I mean, this defense just swarms. It's so hard to get past them.
Yeah, they do a lot of gang tackling. Halfback screen here for Jet. Nowhere to go. He's going to pick up 3. It's 4th and 12.
Yeah, I mean, finally he's in the positives receiving too, but just goes to show. I mean, Jet has gotten the ball, but he just had any protection to help him.
Yeah. Brings up 1st and 10 here for App State as they take over at the 45. Four wide for the Mountaineers. Quick screen out to the right. Jamar Carr gets his first catch of the game. 5 yards.
First reception. I mean, it was nice. If he would have broken that tackle, it would have been a little bit more, but I'd like to see him get more incorporated.
Yep, definitely. Davin Brewer with the 1-yard catch brings up 3rd and 4.
14 receptions. Love to see it.
Four wide here for App State. 3rd and 4 from the 41. They hit Brewer out of the backfield. 4th and 4, so he doesn't get any yards on that.
Yeah, but it still looks nice. I mean, 15 receptions. Looks like you've been putting in a bunch of work.
A 56-yard field goal attempt is missed. Looks like he pushed it too much to the right.
He definitely could have made it, I think, if he would have.
He had the leg.
Yeah.
He had the leg, but did not have the accuracy. Memphis is going to take over at the 40 now. James is going to run it. He's going to make it out to about the 44, maybe the 45.
He ran about 10, 15 just from like sideways.
Yeah. 2nd and 6 here for Memphis. And he's got to try to scramble again as he's pressured. That's Xavier Banks with the pressure and a sack. It's 3rd and 9.
Nice day for Xavier so far. 11 tackles, 4 tackles for losses.
Yeah, really having a good game for the App State Mountaineers defense. Memphis is going to come out 3rd and 9 from the 41. James looking, no time, and he's going down again as Sawyer again fourth sack, 9 tackles, 7 for loss, and 4 sacks.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been saying all day, this App State defensive line has just been terrorizing Jax James. Yeah.
Yep. It's 4th and 18, and they're going to punt again. That's what I was talking about. The game changed so fast on that last interception is they're having to throw the ball pretty much every time now, and they don't have the time to throw the ball.
Nope. And just a backfield within seconds.
1st and 10 here for App State from the 43. Throwing it over the middle, and it's caught. That's Vernon Mills for 19 and a first down.
Vernon Mills with 100 yards. Nice day so far for him.
Andrew Grigley with his 6th tackle of the game. It's going to be 1st and 10 for App State from the 38. 5 wide. It's in the man in motion. Looks like it's Brewer. And instead of the screen, they throw it to Amari Jones down the field over the middle for 12 yards and a first down.
He kept pressing A. He wanted to snap the ball.
Didn't realize he was going to throw it to him either. Fake handoff. They're going to throw it to the left to Riker Bryston. He's going to pick up 5. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, nice little catch there, and way to fight for those extra 3 yards.
4 wide. They're going to send Brewer in motion. Pressure by
wow.
over the middle, and it's deflected but not caught by Merciless as he dove forward in the end zone.
Oh, how did he not pick that off? Kratos is gonna gonna beat himself up. Yeah.
Quads to the top, throws it over the middle, wide open is Vernon Mills, fighting down to the 18 yards.
Vernon Mills with a solid 18 yards per catch.
2.9. He puts him down. It's down to the 3. Sorry, he only got to the 3. They're going to go goal line set, I formation. Hand off to the fullback, and he's hit for a 1-yard loss. Ben Bones losing the yard. Jensen Elliott with the tackle.
They were totally ready for that. They were not falling for it.
2nd and goal. Now they're going to go 4 wide. Fakes the handoff to Brewer. Deathridge is going to keep it, and he breaks a tackle and goes into the end zone.
Yeah, what a nice play. It was a good read, but number 7 tried to get him, but strong.
Yeah, that was Orlando Wolfgang that tried to get the tackle, but Deathridge just broke it. And with 2:49 to go in the 3rd, it is 34-0 App State.
Yep, it's kind of what you expected from the beginning, but better late than never.
Huge hit by Mookie Rising on the return. You see the pressure so far tonight by App State on Memphis.
Yeah, like I've been saying all night, they've just been terrorizing.
9 hurries, 2 knockdowns, and 6 sacks. The main culprit of that has been Josh Sawyer.
Yes, he has been crazy.
Scramble here by Jax James, and he's going to be sacked for 2 yards. That's Rhino Dobbins getting his first sack and tackle of the game.
And gotta give a little bit of credit to Sawyer because I'm pretty sure he was about to fall over anyways. He tripped over him at first.
It's just everybody getting a sack now for App State.
Everybody, why not?
James is looking, throws it over, and it's knocked away at the last minute. 420 blunt smoke with the deflection. It's 3rd and 12. This Memphis offense can't do anything.
No.
3 wide. Jax James is looking. The most time he's had in a while, and he still throws it into coverage. Blunt smoke again, I believe, with the deflection.
Yeah, 420 is just everywhere. And Yeah, I mean, it just this Memphis team, their strong suit is not the passing game. So when you have to rely on it so much, it just makes it so much more difficult.
Yeah, and when your offensive line doesn't help, and it just turns it into a long night. App State's going to get the ball back, 1st and 10 from the 40. They're coming out 4 wide. Throws it to Brewer in the flat. He's down the sideline. He's got 3. Look like a lot more, but 2nd and 7.
Just about to say that. I mean, I guess he got a little discombobulated for a second, but he was like, "All right, no, I'm going the right way."
Total yards 301 to 80 so far. Over the right side, he finds Jamar Carr for 20 yards and a first down.
Yep, Jamar finally gets a big play there. Nice run after the catch there too.
1st and 10 here for the Mountaineers. A minute 49 to go here in the third quarter. App State's going to come out 4 wide, trips to the bottom, 1 to the top. Brewer in the backfield. Deathridge throws it over to the left side. Breaking tackles is Amari Jones for 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, it seems like this offense definitely woke up in the second half, and they're pretty much doing whatever they want at this point.
4 wide. Floating it up. Incomplete. Intended target was Amari Jones.
Another dangerous pass, but I mean, thankfully, it just goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it brings up a 3rd and 6 for App State. Deathridge is looking, throwing it to the end zone. Incomplete.
He could have at least gave his guy a chance, but he throws it too far.
Brings up a 4th and 6 and a 30-yard field goal try. Kick is up. And it's good. I mean, I'll give Memphis D props for the fact that they've held App State to, what is that, like their 5th field goal or something like that?
Yeah, no, definitely 100%. I mean, App State could have made this a lot worse, but yeah, Memphis being strong there at the very end and holding to the field goals has been pretty big. Well, not that big, but it is. It is.
I
It's a
think
good.
that's their 3rd made field goal and plus the one they missed.
Oh yeah. So 4 at least.
Sawyer, 9 tackles, 7 tackle for loss, 4 sacks.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been going crazy tonight.
James drops back, gets rid of it over the middle. It's caught. Mookie Rising for 7 yards, 2nd and 3.
I think that's where Memphis' offense is the best. Is just getting your receivers out in open space, but State's off defense is just so fast. It's just hard to get it through these holes.
Throwing it over the right side. That's Bronson Sparrow for 11 and a first down.
Yeah, I mean, and even then, they're not scared to deliver those big hits too. So
Not at all. James is going to scramble on this one. He's fighting, and he's brought down for, they're going to call it a sack for 1 yard. Ian Gish with the sack.
yeah, I think he would have gotten it, but he got pushed back at the very end. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd called that a sack, but 2nd and 11 for James. 3 wide. Jet in the backfield. He's going to throw it over the left side to Mookie Rising for 4 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 8.
I mean, they want to get guys like Mookie out open space. It's just there's not much space.
Yeah, it's a good defensive game plan here by Coach Vegeta. 2 of 13 on 3rd downs. Oh, and that was gonna be the last play of the third quarter. We head to the 4th. App State with a 37-0 lead over Memphis. Julian, talk to these folks on Twitch.
All right, y'all. The last game of Monday, and I need to see y'all drop some 4s in chat right now. Small 4s, big 4s, whatever y'all want.
As long as it's a 4. Mookie Rising with another catch there. It's going to be 4th and 3, and Memphis is going to go for it. They really don't have anything to lose.
At this point.
But they hand it to Jet, which was probably not the best call. He picks up 2, and he's going to be short.
It looked like he had the space, too, but he just got tackled from behind. That was, man, this team. Leon Kennedy on the stop, too.
Yeah, App State's it's been a great game plan all the way around. Floating it over to the left, and Brewer throws it out of bounds again. That's like the 3rd straight pass.
Yeah, maybe he's just, he's trying to be safe. I mean, I can't blame him. He's up 37-0.
Go wide. They send Brewer out. They're going to throw it to Brewer in the flat, and it leads him too much, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 10.
They're just kind of sitting on it. They're not really trying to go too hard right now at this point.
Halfback screen, and Dethridge is going to be sacked by King Maximus again.
You got to be careful. I mean, King hits you. He hits you hard, so that could have definitely been a lot bad, a lot worse. Jeez.
Yeah, you don't want to lose Dethridge, blowout with the playoffs coming up.
Definitely.
Punt coming away here for App State. It's going to be fielded at about the 33. Mookie with a 10-yard return. 1st and 10 Memphis from just shy of midfield.
See them get at least 3 points, at least sometime in this rest of this game.
Throw it over to the right side to Sparrow for 3 yards. 3rd and 7. I wasn't playing mine in time. Damn it. I meant to do it at halftime. I forgot until just now. 2nd and 7. 4 wide. 5 wide. Burns is going to scramble, and he's going nowhere. He's sacked again. Who else but... Oh, that was Rhino Dobbins this time.
The Sloyer was right there, too, though. So, I mean, like we've been saying, it's just... Everybody gets a little hungry, so they eating.
Yep. 3rd and 8 for the Tigers. From the 45. 3 wide. James is looking his halfback screen, the Jet. Nowhere to go, and he's leveled. 2-yard loss. Adam Lester with the hit.
Yeah, I mean, looked like he had some potentially, yards, but Adam Lester was like, nope, you're getting none of that.
Brings up a 4th and 10. Punted away. Going to the sideline a little bit. It's fielded just about the 12. Davenport with a 13-yard return, and look at that yardage.
Yeah, I mean, 200.
58 plays and 108 yards.
Yeah.
They're averaging about 2 yards a play.
2 yards, wow.
If that. Dethridge throwing it out to Brewer for 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
It's too bad it's not a fantasy football because you'd be getting a lot of
PPR, yeah.
Yeah.
2nd and 8. Dethridge is looking, takes it down to, I believe it's Amari Jones. 27 yards and a 1st down.
A big boy rumbled after he.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Nice 27-yard reception. Reception, 77 yards on the day from Amari, too. Not bad.
Yeah, coming off of a 100-yard, 2-touchdown game last week.
True.
Memphis is averaging 1.86 yards per play.
Jeez.
Dethridge to Brewer in the flat again. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm pretty sure only like one play of the last 5 catches that he had have been positive.
Pretty sure only like half of his catches have been positive. As Grigley knocks that one away. 3rd and 10. I don't know what Gerhard's talking about. Riker
wow.
Bryson, 27 yards, keeps his feet in, and it's first down, App State.
I mean, I guess he didn't want to take the hit, so he's like, all right, this is enough.
So, I've been sitting here trying to figure out standings and clinching scenarios, stuff like that. App State clinches a conference championship berth and the playoffs with a win. Memphis isn't eliminated quite yet. It comes down if Arkansas can beat Tulane, and then Memphis can beat Tulane next week, then Memphis would sneak in over Tulane. But that's the only shot that they have, is for Tulane to go 0-2.
Yeah, that's a tough ass there. They play who does Tulane play? They play
Arkansas in the last game Thursday night, and then they play Memphis next week.
Okay. They both at home.
Wide open, Amari Jones, 10 yards, touchdown.
Let's
see. Tulane is at Memphis, and then Arkansas is at Tulane.
Yeah, I mean that Arkansas game, I think that'd be definitely a lot easier to lose that one.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean definitely Memphis could sneak in. That'd be interesting.
The winner of the Arkansas Tulane game clinches a playoff berth. Doesn't clinch conference championship yet because, let's see, ECU beat Arkansas, so yeah. If ECU and Arkansas ended up tied, then ECU would be in the conference championship.
Wow.
Yeah, starting off 0-4 and 0-5.
What a turnaround! Wow.
Arkansas can still make conference championship. Tulane can still make conference championship. Both of them are, the winner of that, like I said, is into the playoffs. The loser, if Arkansas loses, they're still in. So pretty much, I guess Arkansas's done clinched their spot. Yeah, Arkansas's clinched their spot because, let me make sure I'm saying it right. Well, no, because if they lose twice, and ECU lost another one, then them and Memphis and ECU would have 3 losses apiece. But I think they have the better out of conference. Arkansas went 3-1. Tulane went 3-1, and ECU, yeah. So, yeah, no matter what, Arkansas's in the playoffs. Okay. And App's in the playoffs.
What about y'all are already clinched, right?
Yeah, ASU? I haven't. Yeah, on the other side, it's a lot more wide open because every team can still make it over there. ASU's done clinched the playoff berth and conference championship. I know that if Fresno wins one of their next 2, they clinch a berth in the conference championship and the playoffs.
Oh.
UTSA can clinch a playoff berth with, I gotta figure that out still, but they can clinch the conference championship berth if they win 2 games. And I think Fresno has to lose both of them. Yeah, Fresno has to lose 2, and UTSA has to win 2 to be in the conference championship game.
Okay.
As far as, let's put these standings out here so I can see them, so I can know.
Oh, what a punt.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. So ASU's 5-0. Fresno's 4-1. UTSA is 3-2. Then you got TCU is at 2-3, and UCF's at 2-3. UCF has the tiebreaker. That's kind of sad. And then you got Baylor is 2-3. And then it's 6. And then you got San Diego State and Voltech.
Yeah, facts. Everybody has a chance. Damn.
1-4 and 1-4. Considering right now UCF is the number 4 seed out of the American at 2-3. Because they have the tiebreaker over TCU and Baylor.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
So those playoff spots are coming down to the very last week of the season. UTSA, they beat UCF, right? Yeah, they beat UCF. They haven't played TCU yet. They beat Baylor. They beat Virginia Tech and still got to play San Diego State. So if TCU were to lose this week, you would clinch a playoff spot.
Okay. Well, I hope Beard loses.
Otherwise, it's going to come down to probably you and Beard next week, depending on what you guys do. If you guys were to lose this week, then basically you and Beard would be playing to make the playoffs.
Oh wow!
Depending on what UCF and Baylor did as well, which UCF has Fresno State and Arizona State left, and Baylor has Fresno State and Arizona State left.
Okay.
So I mean, it's interesting over there. It's hard to figure out all the clinching scenarios when the teams that are
playing,
fighting for it, are playing. But yeah, congrats to App State. You've it's not over yet, but you guys have clinched a spot in the Conference USA Championship.
Yep,
and
well
deserved.
deserved. I mean, they've been one of the better teams of the ECFL since the start of the season. So
yeah, absolutely. Deathridge is going to keep it on this one. Pick up 13, and looks like they're going to have to run one more play to finish this one out. Yeah, second shutout of the season in the ECFL.
Wow. Surprised there's not been more.
I was hoping that we would still have the only one, but Memphis couldn't score. And that's going to do it here from Boone. There you see, Jax James had 144 of the yards for Memphis. The rest of the team had 9.
3 turnovers. It's crazy. Or -1.
Deathridge is player of the game. Surprisingly, it's not Davin Brewer.
With the 17 or 18 receptions.
And, you got any final thoughts here?
No, I mean, I was asking for a convincing win from Appalachian State, and they definitely a convincing win.
Yeah, it started, Vernon Mills, that you saw it there on that, I think it was 3rd or 4th play of the game, and they didn't look back. And congrats to the Mountaineers for conference championship berth, playoff berth. Memphis still holding out hope. Tune in tomorrow night as we got more elite action. You've been watching ECFL on Twitch. This has been Canes, and Julian's been calling with me. We'll see you tomorrow.